What's up, my honeys? So, Vicki Yohe, y'all, has exposed David Taylor for the charlatan that he is. Let's get into the video.
I already know it's your girl Brittany Chanel.
Okay, y'all. So, for those of you who do not know who Vicki Yohe is, if you are in ministry, you've probably heard of her. She's a wonderful singer. She's put out, she's been in ministry for a while, okay? So I'm getting ready to tell you a little bit about what we're getting ready to hear right here. David Taylor has been accused of this sort of situation for years. I mean, there's like tons of, you can see he's on a deposition. He's been in these type of stories for years. I myself know people personally that have been victims of David Taylor. Okay, so I know firsthand knowledge that, because I've attended his church, the face to face ministry, and all of that. Like, I know firsthand knowledge that this sort of thing is going on. Now, Vicki Yohe in her video, she pointed out some key things that I want you all to keep in mind. That she said that she allegedly, says that he goes after people with influence and, he cruises around, with the rich and everything else. And he basically tells these women that I guess that they're saying that alleging that he preys on, he's basically telling these women that they're gonna get married to him, all this other stuff. It gets real, y'all. And I've made a video on this before because his wife his ex-wife, let me correct myself, came out before. Her name is Tabitha Taylor, to talk about David Taylor and the things that were going on. And with that situation, the son was threatening to expose inappropriate pictures of her, and she felt like her, David Taylor put his son up to doing it. And she was basically telling everybody, don't attack her son or whatever. She knows what's going on, basically. So, yet again, we have another person coming out on David Taylor. Okay, I've had to block mad people on my videos because I've came out with David Taylor video stuff before. Okay, so I'm gonna let you hear a little bit of what she had to say because and viewer discretion is advised. Okay, she gets emotional on this particular video. She put up I guess a live video. So here it goes, y'all. Okay, guys. So let me cue it up.
There's someone that may release a false statement about me, so I would like to release my statement in advance. All false accusations all accusations that will be put forth are false and defaming. However, it is with a heavy heart that I even have to release this statement publicly. So, my issue is things keep. I don't think I'm. Yeah, here we go. We're live. Okay. So I was having some issues. So let me say that again, okay? I'm going to keep going this time. I will not stop it, but I had an issue with that last live, okay? And we'll just continue on. Let me know if I'm on or not, okay? So let me say this again. There's someone that may release a false statement about me, so I would like to release my statement in advance. All accusations that will be put forth are false and defaming. However, it is with a heavy heart that I even have to release this statement. So here I go. In August of last year, I felt like I had met the man of my dreams. I knew I had met the man of my dreams. Wasn't in a relationship with anyone, been divorced for years, and I just thought this was it. And I'm not going to go into a lot of, it's been 16 months. I thought I was his one and only, and I read his book, and I had a desire for a closer relationship with God. I had a desire to see Jesus face to face, and I read the book, and one thing I can tell you that I did see Jesus. I did see Jesus. That's not something I made up. That's not something that he asked me to do for him in his ministry. no, I saw Jesus because I had a desire to see Jesus. Whether I would have been dating him or not, I know I would have. But we started dating 16 months ago, and a lot of people, he wanted to be secret, but you'll know in a few moments why he wanted to be secret. But I didn't go against that because I had social media issues, and I thought, that's great. We can date privately, and no one will, I won't have to deal with all of that. And they've told me to stay to the script, but I'm having a hard time. Vicki Yohe has a hard time staying to the script because I'm going to share my heart, and I'm going to look at these little notes every once in a while so I can kind of stay on point and not forget anything. But so it might be a 20-minute live. I don't know, but
Lord, she's starting to cry, y'all. It's crazy.
I really thought that I found my soulmate. I really did. I told him from the very. I'm not someone that plays games. Listen, if I'm with you, I love 100%. I told him from the very beginning. If you ever don't want to be with me, just tell me. I don't want to get my children involved in this relationship unless I know that it's going to marriage. A lot of people do that. I'm not going to do that. And if you ever see that it's not working with us, just don't cheat. Don't do that. And for me, I'm not somebody. I can't have things. Some people can do that. A lot of things go, not me. One's a full-time job.
Wow, this
But
is
anyway,
sad.
let me get back to my script. That they want me to, we put together so I could stay focused. But, so, he's very, different things I knew, because I couldn't I've never called him where he would answer the phone. Never, ever in 16 months would answer the phone when I called. He would text me a few FaceTimes, but, it was very, because we didn't live around each other, so I might see him every couple months, so it wasn't something that was just, So, it was very, long distance relationships are hard anyway. And, I got to put this in here, and they really said this isn't necessary, but I want you to understand the control and the manipulation in this movement. It's a long thing that happened before, but I went to Israel with his group, and two of his leaders, women leaders, Jezebels, I'll call them, they're wicked, so wicked. Oh my God, they're wicked. Now that I look back on it, it's wicked. It's wicked.
Wow.
I guess I did some things that they thought, that I did wrong there, and I'm just going to tell you quickly. And I think one of my friends getting baptized, and I had to hand camera to one of the guys to take it because I was singing "Take Me to the Water," and when he gave me the camera back, it was a picture of himself, and I went, "Oh my God!" I said, "Oh, and I guess I must have, I don't know, I must have ticked everybody off. I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. So they told me they're gonna have to meet with me. And so I said, well, why am I meeting with you? He said, well, he wants you to meet with us. And I said, well, no, I'll meet with him. These two ladies actually knew about our relationship. I said, no, he's my boyfriend. I want to meet with him. He says, if you don't receive us, you don't receive him.
Excuse me?
Long story short, I ended up meeting with him. And for 1 hour and a half, I sat on a chair and I cried. I guess they were breaking me down. For 1 hour and a half, they literally
my God.
told me pretty much I ain't worth nothing. You got a voice. You got a voice. You got a voice. You got a voice. That's what you got. You can sing. Yeah. I could not talk for an hour and a half. I was weeping. I wanted to defend myself. That's pride. For 1 hour and a half, and I kept thinking,
Oh my God.
the man that loves me says he's in love with me. How would he put me in a room with two women that would try to break me down for an hour and a half? Okay, I'm getting myself back together because I'm
Okay, y'all. So right here, I just want to say, what kind of ministry would have somebody in a room for an hour and 30 minutes sitting there? Is that really of God to tell people, to sum it up, that they not worth nothing and all they got is a voice? When, first of all, obviously we meant something to God because He redeemed us. He gave us, a gift to live and have opportunities to come to Him and all kind of stuff. He gave us the gift of Jesus dying and then being resurrected so that we can have life and life more abundantly. So for you to be telling somebody that they ain't nothing and all you got is a voice, when everybody knows if you have a singing voice, that's a gift directly given to you from God directly. But this is just like, devastating just to see her crying like this. And she's just like, wow, just really crying, really devastated. And just something is demonic about that, where people, you can't even talk and you trying to defend yourself. That's demonic.
I'm reliving it. Okay. I am a stable person. That situation right there. That situation right there. I kept thinking, oh my God, who would do this to the person? I couldn't wrap my mind around this whole verbal and, correction. And there was no love, not bit of love. It was evil and it was wicked. When I left the room, I texted him, I said, I was broken. I said, thank you so much. I probably needed that. That's how brainwashed I was. I probably knew that, I may have some pride. That's how brainwashed I was. Brainwashed. Mm-hmm. So, let's get past that.
Okay, guys, so if you just heard what Vicki was saying, this goes back to what Tabitha was saying in my previous video, where she talked about him having the other cult followers in the ministry attack other people or abuse other people. And this is clearly like, it just is jumping out as plain as day. This is spiritual abuse of people right here. If you're sitting somewhere and they're yelling at you or abusing you and you saying that you have to meet with us and basically saying that you're prideful, that's always the thing that people say when it comes to spiritual abuse, when you try to defend yourself or, trying to put curses on you. Tabitha Taylor spoke about all of this stuff in my previous video. So I can see how this goes hand in hand with what Vicki Yohe is trying to say in this video. This is deep, y'all.
Israel, I went back, we went to Greece, and, I'm a secret, which is, okay, that's what we've been doing. So, but I get back home from Israel, and I want to talk about something. I'm going to look at my script, make sure I'm sticking to it, or say, okay. I get an inbox from a woman, and I'm going to call her A. And she says she didn't know that I was dating him. She just knows that I was connected to the ministry. Ooh. And she shows me screenshots, texts, oh my God, from him. So I freak out, screenshot it, send it to him and his assistant. Called him, he don't answer the phone, of course. She said, are you okay? I said, I need it. So anyway, long story short, they both get on the phone. Now she's in on all his stuff. She is a master manipulator. She helps him. They wine and dine the rich people. I'm just telling you. It's she's a part of his whole thing. So, God, I lost my train of thought.
Help, our Lord.
So we're on the phone, and he's like, I just woke up. What's going on? And so he said, oh, I'm seeing all these texts. Michelle, tell her. I'm like, so Michelle said, well,
is this the same person from the deposition where he was like, every question was, you would have to ask Michelle. That's crazy.
So he's got all these. I said, but the texts that I'm seeing that she's sending are similar stuff that he says to me. Well, Vicki, and he's like, and so he said, that was before me. That was before you, before me. Go block and delete her now. Block her. She's a traitor. So I just go back and I block her and I delete her and I get rid of her. We're coming down. I just need about another 10 minutes. So, holiday time. I'm saying, when are we going to meet the holiday? Don't say anything. He did in October. He said something, well, it's the most romantic time of the year. We'll get together. Then, 3 days ago, now listen, he's big with gifts. That's what he does. He lavishes women with gifts. I got this Jaguar. I got $945 red bottoms 2 days ago. Those ain't going back. But he lavishes women with gifts. That's what he does. So.
Okay, y'all. So she's saying that she's not going to give back the red bottoms, but I want to say this because I'm praying for Vicki Yohe's healing. Sometimes when you are in a situation like this, where she was with somebody that was very demonic and satanic, when you receive gifts from that individual, you have to sometimes get rid of the accursed object because that will still connect you with a soul tied to that person. A lot of people, in their life, they're wondering why they can't move on or why is there, things going haywire in their life because they have not released things from wicked people. Now, mind you, wicked people can pray prayers and different things over things that they give to you. So you holding on to that, the value of your healing and your peace is not worth you keeping shoes. You get what I'm saying? Getting rid of the shoes will help her be released from this situation. I know that it would. And maybe I'll do a video on why it's super significant for you to get rid of accursed objects in your home, at your job, wherever, in your car, wherever it is. You're not supposed to keep accursed objects that like if you know that you're dealing with somebody that's like a warlock, satanic person, and especially this person that we're talking about, this is not the first rodeo with this. So, with all this demonic stuff going amiss, I wouldn't keep it. You know what I mean? Just so that she could release herself from that soul tie. Now, let me finish listening to what she had to say.
Let me continue on. So, I keep losing my thought, Lord help me. I'm asking about Christmas. I said, my boy's going to be with their dad. I'll be by myself. I'm just going to come on up to where you are, and just me, and I'll be there with you. No answer. No answer. Nothing. You get nothing from them. So 2 days ago, I just said, you know what? I'm not coming to one night with the king. And I told him, I said, if I'm not seeing you before your meetings, I'm not, there's no way I'm coming. So, he said, okay, we'll cancel your plane ticket. And the Holy Spirit spoke to me so clear. It was like, bam, go unblock this woman. And you ask when was the last time she spoke with him. So I did. And she said, just today.
Whew.
Today. She said, yeah. She sent me screenshots. And she said, we talked. She showed me where incoming call.
Wow.
He was asking her on the text. He showed pictures of his book that he's got coming out next week or so. And he was asking her what, hey baby, I need your help. He said, hey wifey. Well, I got that same text, same picture of the books, but he called me baby. Because I never put up with the wifey. I ain't your wife. I screenshot it to him, saying like I thought you were over. I thought that was before me. And within 5 minutes, y'all gotta hear this, or less. My social media, my Facebook, everybody, they sent out a text, a mass thing. Vicki Yohe is a traitor. Block and delete her. That's what they did. Vicki Yohe is a traitor. Block and delete her. Now, I'm not a traitor. I love face-to-face. I will not. I saw Jesus. I read that book. So if any of you, I see some of you face-to-face people on here, some of you part of that movement. Listen, I will never deny that. No. But I was a woman that was lied to. Okay. So that goes out to everybody. Then, somebody that left the movement 3 months ago calls me on Facebook and says, Vicki, what's going on? They want me to block you. I said, listen, I said, I've been dating Apostle,
Woo.
since last August. No, you have. He said, no, I know who's been, I know his girlfriend, she's been dating him for 7 years. And there's
Woo.
2. I said, oh my God, what? What?
Oh my God.
You gotta be kidding me. So what's her name? Inboxed her, that poor girl. Oh my God, I feel more for these women. I mean, I'm strong. I know God's gonna help me get through this. I know.
Wow.
But these women, y'all, there's those 2 women are so broken. And I had to prove to her, that I was who I was, and that, we're all in this together. She said he was just here, this girl, 4 days ago, and spent a couple of days with me. I'm like, oh my God, how do you juggle all this? When I had that issue, when I got back from Israel with this first one, his assistant, the wicked woman, his assistant, called me and reassured me that he loves me, and that woman was from the past, and
Okay, hold on, y'all. I think her live has stopped a little bit.
I want to believe it because it's like almost, I've been to his house. He showed me his other house, and his cars. Oh, don't you like your car? Act like all of them has the same story. He shows them all his.
Remember on that deposition, honey, they was asking about them cars and lavish stuff like Louis Vuitton and all of that.
Stuff, and you liked it. That's yours. It's not yours. But he built. Now these women are rich women. They're not women that he's. It's not that. I don't know what it is. He finds one of them. He found on Facebook, and I feel so bad because she actually came to the ministry because
there's been quite a few from that Facebook.
So let me continue on because I'm getting sidetracked.
But you ain't quite a few.
So now that I've come out like this, like now that I've I confronted him, he's come out with a statement through his ministry that he tried to help Vicki, but she's on drugs.
I'm going to say right here, she's not lying when he said, if you go against him, he going to tell everybody to block you and you a traitor, or don't listen to that false prophet, or whatever he be trying to say. He don't like prophetic people around him, honey, because they be pulling his card. He doesn't like that because he knows that they really hear from God and they will expose the truth. So he will say, before they get a chance to say anything, that person is a traitor. Everybody in the ministry block this person. But you would think more grown people would ask themselves, well, why am I blocking this person just because you said block the person? The person ain't do nothing to me. Y'all got a peep game.
She's on drugs, and she's, listen, when I went through that social media issue, my doctor put me on a low dosage of Adderall, like 10, and it wasn't like I'm not on drugs. What bothered me is that he's saying, he's pulling it back on me, and I said, you know what, you cheated. He said, but a traitor, here's what he says, how warped his mind is, a traitor is worse than a cheater. And I said, but I thought you loved me. He said, you believe that lie. I got it all in my text. You believe that lie. I'm heartbroken. I did this video, and I got a few more things I want to say because I want you to know that don't be afraid. He told me I was going to get cancer. He told me if I came against his ministry.
And then to further add to what she's saying, I know somebody or know of somebody who this person met on Facebook, and he was counseling this married couple, and he started texting the person's wife, and he requested pictures from her that were inappropriate. So this doesn't sound so far-fetched to me that he would have pictures like this.
About a year ago, he asked for these, and from time to time he would ask for pictures of me in inappropriate ways. He has them. You're gonna know that he has has them. If he brings them out, he has them. He's the one that, how's he going to get them? He has them. I know it was wrong, but I thought this was the man that I was going to marry, spend the rest of my life with. No, I felt so horrible that I did that. Because I wanted to please him. I wanted to please him.
Well, I just want to say this. She was bamboozled, so she should not really feel ashamed. Everybody falls short, but when you're bamboozled, God knows that you were bamboozled and how certain things play out. He knows the beginning and the end of your story. So he is a redeemer and he's merciful, and I'm just praying for this lady. She doesn't have to beat herself up about it. It's a natural occurrence, but this individual is demonic for real. We're at the end of her, at the end of this video that I came across, but I just want y'all to keep Vicki Yohe in y'all's prayers. Definitely make sure y'all leave with y'all's comments about this whole situation. Do you know of somebody that was affected by this person or this ministry? Do you know of this? Have you heard of pastors doing something like this in your area? Leave your comments down below. It's Brittany Chanel. You already know. Definitely make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Coming up on the screen, you should see my subscribe to the channel avatar, plus 2 videos, to watch more commentary on Brittany Chanel. It's sad that I had to come and bring y'all this type of news, because this is always sad, but I feel like it's better to bring awareness about what some of these people are doing in the community, because this is harming a lot of people. How many more people need to be hurt by this individual before he's stopped? And people need to start taking a stand against this individual. They know that he's been doing this for years. Okay, people have been trying to put him on beam for years, and he keeps doing this. There's so many people affected by this. It's sad. So keep Vicki Yohe and the other victims that have been a part of this situation in your prayers. It's Brittany Chanel, aka King Brittany Chanel. Mwah. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless.